It's October 17th. We had another cool down last night. It's about 41 this morning. I had to drop Emily off in school, and then I come on out here to hunt, but I'm on some public land. The wind's just really close to being right. I mean bad, but it's right. And so anyway, we'll hang in here and see what happens. Hopefully something will come slipping in here. Okay, as you've seen, really nice buck come in here. I got in here really close where I thought, and I spotted him out there about 60 yards, and I got some footage of him there. Well, then he fed his way in here. He's just hitting blackjacks and post oak trees, feeding all through here on acorns. And then I noticed about the time I lost footage of him, I got a tree here between me and him, and a lot of leaves growing all around this tree, and it's like really good cover, but it kind of hurts me a little bit too. But anyway, so I just turned the camera off and watched him. Next thing I know, this doe was coming towards my tree, and I didn't get any footage of it too because all the leaves on this tree. But anyway, she just kind of headed back up the hill towards him, and this is so weird. It's like mid-October, and this buck's hooked up with this doe, which is crazy. But anyway, the buck ended up bedding down about the same area that we thought he would, and he stayed bedded down for 20 minutes probably, just licking himself, looking around, and I couldn't get any footage of it because of all these leaves. But all of a sudden, for some reason, he just stood up and looked like he was coming right towards me, coming downhill fast. So I turned around, grabbed my bow, and got the camera situated. But it didn't take me 15 seconds, and time I looked back around, I couldn't find him. So I'm not sure if he's still in that thicket. It's been an hour probably now. Haven't seen any movement. So I don't know if he slipped out on me or what happened. I could probably come back in a few days and get a little closer to that bedding and probably kill him, but I just don't know what to do. He's a pretty nice buck, so I'm gonna try to think this through and see what's going on. Today's like November 21st. We had a permit hunt, and we just had one day to hunt in here. I had all kinds of action. Actually had a little buck come through this morning. A few minutes later, a spike come through and on the same trail, and I got thinking, it's real windy. It's like 30, 40 mile an hour winds, and I got thinking maybe that spike was on the same trail, that little buck, and maybe there was a doe that I just missed because it's so windy and it was pretty early, and this is all this brown grass, these deer just blend right in it. This is close to me, probably 40, 50 yards from me. But anyway, I ended up looking way up in front where the deer was going, and I spotted a doe up there, probably 100 yards. Come out, the wind spooks her and she takes off up the hill. Well, then I see this one. And so I'll get the camera on him and he takes off, and of course I've got cruddy footage of him running. And then I finally spot him up there in a thicket 100 yards from me. And so I got an open sight 30-30, had it since I was 8 or 10 years old. But anyway, I put it on him, shot, and believe it or not, the shot went in his back leg, come out, and then went in his front shoulder, which I don't think he any vitals, because when we were blood trailing it, we walked up on the thing and he was sitting there licking his front shoulder. So anyway, I ended up shooting him again right here. But anyway, make a long story short, or a short story long, I ended up with him. So really nice 9 point. I'm tickled to death. So let's go and see if we can't get your animal.